Okay, there we go. All right, sorry about that, everybody. Okay, so now we're all set. Uh, it it gets to be a little bit of a pain when you have like three different microphones. You're just constantly connecting and disconnecting. Things get a little jumbled, but we're all figured out. We're set. I know, Ivy. I saw your your message in the Discord. 1 a.m. again. Unfortunately, I am so sorry. But oh, going to sleep. All right. Well, I hope you get some rest. Good luck with school. Don't worry, Ars. There were some technical difficulties. I literally just started like what 20 seconds ago. Okay. But hello, everybody. It's good to see all of you. It's I don't think we streamed last week, so I think it's been a couple weeks if I'm remembering correctly. I think we had things to do. What was it? Yeah, because I had midterms last week. Oh, and now my kitty is awake. Have you tried deleting Windows 32? No, Toga, I have not. I will give it a shot. Lauren, hello. Thank you for joining with us. Yeah, Nymph, Toga. Sorry, I I have a real problem even when I know somebody's name. Like, I tend to just read the username that's like in front of me. Like, the other day, what was it? A few weeks ago, must have been, when I was playing D&D with my little group. I called ours by his character's name, and I just did it so casually. Uh, yeah, it wasn't. Studying this semester has not been so bad. It's just been, the normal amount. Last semester was wild. That was too much. What was it like? I was taking like 20 credits or something. Too much. Too much. But yeah, only doing like 12 I think this semester. So much better. I think I accidentally did one of my midterms like the week before last. I just got my schedule mixed up, and I didn't even like realize it was a midterm because it was just like it was a very casual project. So that was a nice surprise. I essentially had to do like 2 weeks of homework in 1 week because of that, but it's a pretty laid back class, so it wasn't too bad. It was mainly my programming midterm that I was kind of like sketchy on, but I ended up getting like I think it was like a B plus or an A minus, something like that. So it was okay. It went okay. Windows 32, you say? uh, I know, Torin. I have to do the same thing too. I just have my name everywhere for everything for because it's too hard to keep track of otherwise. Cutting your hair. Well, I hope that goes well for you, Bug. It always like amazes me when people can cut their own hair to any decent level at all because like I literally went to school and got a license in cosmetology, and cannot cut my own hair. I just my mom used to do it, or like cut her own hair as well, because she was a hairstylist too, and I was always like, I don't know why. I can color my own hair, I can lighten it, but cutting, something about it is just too nerve-wracking. My world. I'm glad that you could join us here, in the live, and I'm doing pretty well. I have I actually have 2 cups of tea with me today because I have one for later and one for now. But do I listen to other ASMR artist videos? Yes, all the time. I have kind of my favorites that I go to, and then I try and listen to all kinds of new people. Though I like to discover new people in the community, but I do have a tendency to just listen to the same favorite videos over and over. So I try not to do that as best I can, but. That sounds cute, ours. I was thinking about refreshing the pink in my hair sometime. I'm not sure exactly what color I want to go. I have a summer internship coming up, so I probably shouldn't do anything too crazy. But it's very tempting. Yeah, I have hairdressers in my family and everything, but I don't know, something I try to I find I've been going to salons more often in the past few years though. I don't know, obviously not so much this past year, but it's I don't know, I just like the experience. It's just nice. It's relaxing. And I have a couple friends who work in some salons in town, so it's to go and just relax and talk with them and support them a little bit. It's nice. But I only get my hair cut like once or twice a year, so. I know, that's the problem I always have with color removers. Ours is like so many of them are labeled as color removers, but they're just bleach. But there's a significant difference between the two. That sounds cute, Solar. I hope the dye job and everything goes well. Yes, Tiana, I do know your, well, I don't like know Yuri voice personally. I've never talked to them or anything, but I mean, I know of them. Their side-on videos are just, love them so much. And then Alphonse too from Yuri is very cute. I love his OC. Grace more M for M videos. They will. I'm sure I will in the future. I have a couple things I've thought about doing. Right now, I'm kind of just trying to do whatever I feel most passionately about at the moment. I have a little bit of a plan that I'm trying to get videos out on to actually get any semblance of a coherent plot going in the world that I have for my OCs, but it's hard because sometimes you just want to do pure fluff. I have a problem. I think that's my problem, is I just love pure fluff too much. I really wanted to do a like a I don't know how exactly you would call it, like a ear brushing, like playing with ears type video lately. I've been listening to a lot of those lately. And I've been very much enjoying them. It's been kind of getting me wanting to do something just fluffy like that. Something cute. Favorite ASM artists? I'm bad with listing off stuff off the top of my head. Let me. I don't want to say favorites. I'll just say some of the first ones that kind of come up in my subscription list. Anything that sticks out to me. Let me pull those up. I've been listening to some of Alone ASMR's videos these past few days. They have some very cute stuff. They some of the voices they do versus their voice just naturally has it's a pretty big difference. It's really impressive. Who else? Ray SMR was one of the people I really like. They don't make videos anymore, unfortunately. Hollow, of course. Yuri Voice. Who else? Where are my? There it is. I couldn't find where my subscription list was. Sweet Stevie, Puppy Boy. Who else? Redacted. I'm just kind of skimming my list. I'm literally subscribed to probably 150 different channels, something like that. So I'm literally just scrolling fast and picking whoever comes up. Of course, Goodnight Moon. Yeah, lots and lots. Both kind of more soft boy ASMR channels, but I also like more traditional channels too. Heather Feather. The GB kind of does a mix of role plays and more traditional ASMR, but there's lots and lots. I'd love to know who some of your guys' favorites are, though. By all means, feel free to shout out any favorites or recommendations in the chat. Congrats on the internship. Thank you, Bobby. Oh my gosh, Harriet. I know I was watching some of the GB B movie the other day, and it was so funny. I actually caught the premiere of it, not on purpose. I just happened to be on YouTube and it showed up, and I was like, well, I gotta. The amount of people that she had in that was just insane. Getting like ALB in Whisperland and everything. Toga, I know. Sometimes letting people cut and color your hair and stuff can be a little nerve-wracking. I've kind of just gotten to a point where I'm like, well, it turns out how it turns out. So, I think I tend to actually make stylists more nervous than they make me with doing my hair, because like a lot of the times when I'm going to get a haircut, they'll be like, how much do you want off? And I'm like, just take off whatever needs to come off. Ooh, that's my phone. Spam call. Let me turn that ringtone off. But yeah, I'm always just like, just take off whatever needs to come off. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, if it needs to come off, it needs to come off. Don't worry about it. Oh, I wish I had that problem bug. My hair grows so slow. I've been trying to grow it out for like literally years. It took me probably like 5 years to grow out a mohawk fully. Like to get everything back to remotely close to the same length. It's terrible. I think my hair grows. I think average is like half an inch a month. My hair probably grows like half of that. ASMR channel that's pretty new but similar vibes to mine. I don't know. Let me go through my history real quick and see if there's been anything like that. Trying to see. Yeah, because unfortunately I haven't had any particular videos that I've like saved these past few weeks. Because I remember I talked about like every once in a while doing a little like, I guess sort of a I don't know what the correct term other than like show and tell is the only thing I can think of, but for videos I've been enjoying and stuff lately. And of course there's been videos I've liked lately, just nothing that I've necessarily saved to show off. Just stuff I've either like fallen asleep to and forgotten about or all that. So nothing I'm seeing off the top of my head. Nobody new, at least, that I found. I'm sure there's some out there, but mad respect for having long hair. See, short, I actually find, I don't know, short hair is more, I don't know the right word, frustrating to me, I guess. Like, especially when it's at that mid-length where you can't, like, tie it up or do anything to it, but it's still long enough to, like, tickle over your ears and everything. Because at least, like, if it's long and you don't want it all over the place, like, you can just put it all back, tie it back, clip it up, all that, but... I know, Toga. I was thinking about doing the ear video with Blythe, with my kitsune as well. I know ours. It's really funny that I feel like there's such a funny subset of people that watch my videos whose favorite character is Victor. And like straight up, I don't think he's I certainly don't think his videos are my best work, so to speak. But they're fun to do. It's a fun change once in a while. So sorry about that bird that's like cawing outside. But yeah, he's a funny change. All right, I'm behind already. Let's catch up. Okay, we're going just straight to straight to where chat is right now. So I don't want to get like half an hour behind chat again. I know it's inevitable, but Solar, I'm more jealous of the fact that your hair actually can pop hair ties. I have my hair is naturally fairly curly. I prefer to straighten it. I don't love my natural hair texture, but I've learned to like it more in the past few years. But my hair is just very, it doesn't look it, but it's fairly sparse. Like one of my younger sisters has probably like her ponytail's worth of hair is probably like 2 or 3 of mine. Always very jealous. Oh, Maypop, that's the worst. I know, I feel like my hair is always just getting to the length that I want it to, or I'm just starting to be like really happy with it when it's time to get it cut. I feel that. Wolf Boy would still fight. That's valid. I think as time goes on, I hope at least that the way that I plan for him to go, that people will warm up to him a bit. I think he will warm up a bit as well, so we will see. I do, Insomnia. I still have that written down. I have that in a big old Word doc I have just of... I have a big old list of, of audio ideas. Just kind of go in there and pick out whatever I feel inspiration for. I thought I turned all the sounds on my phone off, and then it vibrates and makes more noise. Airy, best witchy vibes, boy. Thank you. I actually have a I thought it was about time that I got a little bit of a channel persona done, because I've kind of wanted to sort of like how when I first started my channel back when I was on ASMR, and it was sort of like not having a name that people could really pronounce, I guess, or not that they couldn't pronounce it, but a name that was not really a name. Kind of made it hard for people to have anything to call me. And I know people defaulted to like Una a lot, but I changed that eventually just so I would have more of a namey name. And so now I've kind of had the same thing about wanting a bit of a face. And so I actually have the design already. I am working on getting a piece to use for like icons, channel banner, etc. Let me... I wonder if I can do this. Haro, I feel you. Time zones are terrible. I know, it's funny. I was looking at some of my old videos that still have the an ASMR background and stuff. I actually still prefer the logo that I used for that. I know everybody said it looked like paper clips. But I really loved the logo that I came up with Una, or for on ASMR. Now I've even got myself calling my old channel by that name. But I actually preferred that over the logo I have now. I like the one I have now, but I thought the old one was cool. I can see what people were talking about with the paper clips and skylight. That's because they were that was a while ago. It's just it's hard to tell how old my channel is sometimes because because of the frequent breaks I've taken. Sometimes you just gotta disappear for a little while. You just gotta go cryptid mode. Let's see. I think the channel is about 3.5 years old-ish. Yeah, about 3.5 years. Which actually, sometimes sometimes that feels like it was so long ago, and other times sometimes I'm like, wow, that wasn't like 2 months ago, and then other times I'm like, that feels like it was 7 years ago. Feels like a decade ago. Especially when I think about the just the equipment and stuff that I was using back then. I still have the microphones and the audio interface I used to use. I want to pull out the microphones and try them with my new interface one of these days. They're definitely not they're not microphones that are as good as the ones I have now, but I've just been curious because my first interface was pretty noisy. There was a lot of inherent just sort of that static like shh to everything. But just been curious about how they'd sound. Let's see. Let me see if I can pinpoint when I changed to Salem. So that was... Wow, this Una thing went on for a while. I feel like I've been Salem Audio for so long, and I'm like looking back and I'm like, yeah, it hasn't been that long. Oh, yeah, I don't know. My YouTube keeps like refreshing to weird places every time I try and go back, so can't say for sure offhand, but oh, that would actually be really fun, Toga, doing a meme with the characters. Just what their different reactions to things and all would be. For anybody who didn't, who thought the logo was paper clips, basically it was a U and an N, just put like, because it was un-ASMR, so I just took the U and the N and I just put one, like, sort of over the other, I guess. Let me see if I still have my logo. I can show anybody who's newer to the channel. I should have it somewhere. Yeah, here we go. I think this is it. Just pop that on there real quick. But yeah, this was my old logo. Very very minimalism inspired. Which is funny because I'm not normally much of a I'm not much of a minimalist, but I don't know. I just liked it in the logo. I'm so excited to see how that turns out, Toga. The Avi piece, the preview of it looked so cute. Yeah, see, yeah, with this logo, it was a U and an N. My old paperclip logo. Let's get rid of that. What's the hardest voice for me to do? Cottonmouth, probably Victor, to be honest. Everybody else is pretty easy because they're pretty close to my natural voice, but Victor, actually, I don't like I prefer to be transparent. Like I do use some filters on my voice for him, because I am very bad at changing my voice just naturally. I'll make it as deep as I can without sounding like terrible when I do Victor, but even then it still needs some assistance. So I tend to sorry, my cat was being the little devil he always is. But I tend to do a little bit of bass boost, and I kind of nudge down the what do you call it? The only word that's coming to my mind is tempo right now, and that's not good. Right, pitch. That's the word I was looking for. I nudge that down a little bit, cause yeah, I know ours. I was so jealous of Hollow's range. I can go up fairly, not too much, but I can go higher fairly easily. But lower is not good. I'd like to take some voice lessons and stuff eventually, but not in the cards right now. And I also like to oh, I totally lost my train of thought. I don't know where I was going at all. I entirely spaced. Anyway, I guess I'll return to it if the thought comes back. But how's the kitty? Kitty is doing good. Kitty is actually now laying back down and going back to sleep. So hopefully not too many disturbances. He's very cute. He just also has a tendency to be very loud. How high can I go? Generally the highest I'm comfortable going is usually kind of what I use in my ASMR content. And even when I stream, it's not like I'm not trying to change my voice, but I think when you're trying to talk quieter, my voice tends to go up. I'll talk normally for a second, or I'll like try to so I might get a little bit louder, but it's not too different. But when I talk normally, it just sort of sounds like this. My cat. Let me see if I have anything I can read. Like I said, my range is not very good, so it's not like there's a big difference. But when I want to talk high, I can talk like this. And I don't know, my voice just naturally kind of does that when I'm whispering and everything anyway. It's certainly, again, my range is not good. Yeah, it's sort of the voice that I try and play up a bit, I guess, when I'm doing like Elia in particular. Who else? I'm trying to think of who else do I usually kind of raise my cadence and pitch a bit for. Generally anything super fluffy, like that kind of camping video that I did recently, the werewolf grooming video, I think. For them, I tend to go a little bit higher, and I tend to talk a little bit more like this. And then I have my characters like Blythe, and for them, my voice drops a little, and it gets a little more slow. It's still soft, but so I don't know. There's not too much of a pitch difference. It's more of a cadence thing for me. Oh, thank you, Axton. I appreciate it. I will do my best. I'm glad you could pop in. Fishy, favorite SpongeBob character. I don't know that I necessarily have one off the top of my head. Sandy, I guess, if I had to pick one. I don't have any SpongeBob characters I'm particularly passionate about, despite the amount of freaking SpongeBob references I seem to make with my D&D group. I will stay on the lookout for that insomnia. Alex, yes, there will absolutely be more Blythe. Absolutely. I actually have a video planned for him. I think there's going to be some. There's one particular video I really want to do with him that I'm excited about that I think people will enjoy. But Battle, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy them. It's like one of those things with sometimes I feel like I get a bit discontented with my lack of range for making characters sound too different. But at the end of the day, I don't really want to do like voices that are so cartoonish that it's not really relaxing anymore. So I'm okay with being able to do what I can do. No worries, Owen. I think that's sort of natural too, especially when you use I'm sure there's some kind of Pavlov's dog sort of effect when you listen to somebody for like sleep and relaxation. You know, I have channels that I listen to where it doesn't even really matter necessarily what they're saying, but because I listen to their audios when I'm going to sleep so much, I've kind of associated the two, so their voice will just kind of automatically make me sleepy. What happened to Mammon? As in like what's happened with him since that video. Mammon's like he's just chilling. He's an immortal demon, just living life, enjoying himself. I've thought about kind of expanding on maybe like relatives, like I don't know. I know it's kind of overdone and all, but I always love. I still always love the whole like demon princes, seven sins kind of thing. It's just look, when you like Full Metal Alchemist as a kid, you're just a sucker for everything that's like possibly even a little related to like seven sins, anything. I have to re-listen to the Mammon video. I generally have to re-listen to my audios if I'm like making something that's related or with the same character or something. Just because I don't remember. I don't have any idea what happened. I make the video, I listen to it 74 times while I edit it, I post it, and then it's gone from my brain. Toga, that's valid. I loved Envy, of course, is such a freaking gremlin. I love him. He's like It's so funny because he's like chaotic evil in the first series, but Envy is like chaotic stupid in the second series. In Brotherhood, his vibe is just different. Um, and then Wrath from the original series. I love Wrath from the original series. He's super cool, and the sort of um, back and forth that he has. Like I feel like there was like it's been a long time since I watched the original, but he seemed like he had a very like internal conflict ish storyline, and that was cool. Greed is great. I love all iterations of Greed. Like original series Greed, Brotherhood Greed, Ling Greed, all great Greeds. Compliment from the Incubus. Whoa. I keep clinking my mugs together. I don't remember what he sounds like offhand, unfortunately. It's been like I said, I tend to make a video and then it's produced, it is posted, and it is gone from my brain. Um, like certain characters, of course, like Elia and Finn. I've remembered by now just because I've done videos, multiple videos with them, and characters that sort of have a particular voice, like Blythe, um, are easy to remember, but I can't remember offhand what I used for Incubus Boy. I think he was a little slower. I think he was kind of on the Blythe to Elia spectrum. I think he was probably closer to Blythe. No worries, Owen. I'm glad you could make it, and I hope you can get some rest. Let me see. Ars, are you calling me out? Did I see a call out? When I couldn't remember Finn's name. I don't remember that happening. Suddenly, I can't read. Let me see. I actually had something I was gonna see if I could do earlier, but I got distracted like always. That's the name of the game. I can't remember. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, technology. Nothing like being an IT major and having no idea how to use a computer half the time. Not even a computer. I'm pretty decent with computers, I think, but OBS and streaming stuff is sometimes it's elusive. Let's put it that way. Okay, so here we go. So what I was trying to figure out was just I wanted to give you guys a little preview of the persona that I had made, because I'm very excited to get started using them. But I have to do this kind of weird because I need to, let's see, because I only want to show a part of it right now until I have all of my art assets and everything. So I gotta do it a little bit funky. There we go. So this is what we got. I know I had to do it on a different screen. I'm gonna go back to the other one in just a bit. But this will be the it shouldn't be too long before I actually like post like a full body anything. But for now, this is what we got. And the artist for that, let me make sure I give them full credit, because they were absolutely wonderful to work with. They're very sweet, very helpful. Let me get some text in here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So this is the artist. Like I said, they were great. They were fantastic. Very, very helpful in helping me come up with a soft persona. So much appreciation to them. And I think I'm going to switch back over to the main. So we'll get them off of there. But yes, I'm very excited to show you guys all the whole piece. Very, very, I think it came out very cute. I'm very excited about them. Candy floss vibes. That's cute. That is the vibes I was going for. Just a sleepy candy boy. Will it be on Twitter soon? Whenever I get I'm waiting for one more piece of art, because I want to wait until the logo and stuff that I'm going to be using for them. Not logo, the art that I'm going to use for like icons and stuff. Once I get that back, then I will be posting all of the assets from them. Magnus, good luck at work. Hope everything goes well. Thank you, Skylight. Yeah, I know it's a little extra and everything with the transition and the background and all, but I think it's fun. I like it. So I'm glad to hear you do as well. Well, I'm just glad that other people are seeming to enjoy the persona as well. Ours. Hey, nice job, Bug. Lori, I can. Well, I am only fluent in one language. I can barely speak English. We'll say semi-fluent. And then I'm learning Japanese at the moment, so I'm much better with reading it than I am with speaking it. I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream yet, but I actually got accepted for a study abroad program in Japan for the next year. So if that happens, if everything is safe and back to normal by then, I will be doing that. But we will see. But I've taken about I'm in my fourth semester of Japanese class right now. So, like I said, if things go well, I will be in Japan by the end of this year. But we are staying hopeful but realistic. So. But so I can read some Japanese. Honestly, I haven't put as much time as I would like into it, just because I'm very bad about like taking a ton of classes, getting super stressed out, and then I get like a winter break or a summer break, and then I go, oh, well, you know what? I'll just do that again. It wasn't that bad. And then like every time, like mid-semester, I'm always like, why do I do this to myself every semester? So well, happy early birthday, Insomnia. I hope it goes well. I know we're all a little limited on what we're able to do, but I hope you can maybe get some good takeout or have some family or friends you live with or something to celebrate with. I took like, how many years of Spanish did I take? I took 4 years of Spanish, and I remember very little. It's like one of those things that as a kid I was like, I don't care about this. I don't really want to learn Spanish that bad. I say living in California and only realizing like years after high school how helpful that would have been to actually have paid attention to. But it is what it is. I do want to go back and relearn Spanish eventually. It's one of those things that it would probably be a much better idea to learn Spanish first, because I've heard from so many people that once you've learned one language, it's much easier to learn the second, and picking a non what's the word, a language that doesn't use the same alphabet system as English, like a Latin alphabet, that was a choice. That sure was a choice. But I just think of if I were to switch to Spanish, then go back to Japanese, just how much that would, set my progress back and everything. I'm like, I'll get to Spanish eventually. Yeah, I feel that, Solar. My Spanish teacher in high school was pretty I think pretty standard. But it really was more my fault for just being totally disinterested. I don't agree that the way language is taught in most schools is very effective anyway, but I certainly could have made more of it. But my middle school Spanish teacher was great. He was really fantastic, because we had to take 3 years of Spanish in middle school, and it's like one of those things that you look back and it's like you realize, like, as you're an adult, like, wow, I really should have paid attention. I could have gotten a lot out of that teacher. Like I mean, in general, I was pretty interested in school and stuff. I tried to pay attention and all that. It was just Spanish at that time was not a language I was really enthused about. That's all it was. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you got a headache you're dealing with, but I hope you feel better, Canada. Thank you for stopping by. yoga. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, there's kind of a weird trend of like people who don't know a second language teaching a second language, which always seems like I've heard of that before. Not like I don't think it happens a lot, but it seems very odd to me. But like I said, I think the reason so many people think that they're not good with learning languages is more because of the incredibly poor way that most languages are taught. Um, like there's been so many studies that the way that we teach language in schools is like probably like the least effective possible way. Like essentially from what I've seen, like the I ascribe to a lot of I feel like there's gonna be all of like maybe like 3 people in chat who have any idea who this is, but I really enjoy Stephen Krashen and watching like his lectures on like how people learn languages and stuff. Um, he is a linguist who does a lot of research into second language acquisition and stuff. And basically, like the best way to learn a language is like just consuming a ton of like content from it. Like, of course, you have to be able to like understand some of it. Um, but like teaching grammar and doing grammar drills and all of that sort of thing is really actually incredibly ineffective. And of course, that's what most classes do. Hey, Audiol, how are you? I think a lot of it is probably too. Of course, this is just conjecture. I have no idea, but I think a lot of it is just kind of tradition too. Like, I don't know that people who teach second languages are really taught about more effective methods. I don't know that there's like much theory that goes into their coursework in becoming teachers. Um, Specifically, teachers of second languages. I don't know how much exposure to um, language acquisition theory that they're exposed to. Um, and there's like state testing and mandated testing and stuff, at least in the U.S. that they have to deal with. So there's only so much I think that can be done within the current system. I think a lot of problems with the school system and stuff as it is less of a problem with teachers. I think a lot of teachers are very much doing their best within a system that is not ideal. Dawood, I do watch anime. I have been watching what I've been watching lately. I just watched the Given movie the other day. Jujutsu Kaisen, I've been keeping up with. Skate the Infinity. I'm a couple of episodes behind on that, but it's very very cute. It's so cute so far. Yeah, audio immersion is like it's like much better. Just reading and listening to lots of comprehensible input. I don't know if Ari is, is still here, but I know she knows a lot about linguistic stuff. So I'm always like, anytime I'm like talking about this sort of stuff, I'm like, I feel like I'm constantly like looking over at Ari. I'm like, is that right? I think that's right. That's what I heard is right, but I don't know if it's right. Yeah, Connor, I don't blame people for hating English. It seems like a very difficult language to learn. Like Japanese is very formulaic in that like the I think the hardest part of Japanese to get used to is sort of that it's when you're speaking it feels very abstract sometimes. Especially for like me, I prefer to be very specific and I like specificity. Um, and easy to be specific in English and still sound okay, whereas in Japanese it's sort of, everything feels more vague, and it can be difficult to kind of wrap your head around stuff. But as far as the actual like syntax of the sentence, it's pretty like, once you know the conjugations for stuff, like there are very few oh, what's the word? Like exceptions to it. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure state testing is a thing in more places than the U.S. It's just that's the only place I can speak to it of. Yeah, the Given movie was super cute. It was, I there were some things with it that I was a little on the fence about, but in general, that whole series, I do love that whole series. The I think I did prefer the anime to the movie though. The anime was just top tier. Mafuyu and oh, I forget his name. Uenoyama, was that his name? But either way, the two of them, their relationship was so cute, so cute. A very, very sweet show. I've heard Arabic is tough. I've heard, yeah. I think again, I think a lot of people tend to think they're worse at learning languages than they are, just because you take, of course, you take a Spanish class in high school and you have a lot of trouble with it. You're going to think, oh, I'm probably just not very good at learning languages. It's sort of like the same as with like, what happens with math. But I think it's more of just a problem that it's not taught in a very helpful way. The Devil is a Part-Timer. I watched a few episodes of that a while back. It was cute. I did really like what was his name? Lucifer, I think it was, the purple-haired one. He was very funny. The neat, but in general, comedy isn't too much my thing. But it was a fun concept and stuff though. Hey, I'm glad you got into it, Husky. Hades is super fun. It's a really fun game. So I'm glad you've been enjoying it. I've actually been thinking of I think I saw somebody mention Twitch earlier, and I meant to mention this. I may be streaming on Twitch sometime soon. I thought I would try it out and maybe do like I prefer to do just kind of my chat streams like this on YouTube, and I thought maybe I would try Twitch out for doing more gaming exclusive streams. So I gotta figure out the whole interface and all that, and I've started getting things set up a little bit, but I have some I definitely want to play some Hades on there, of course. Yeah, so I don't know. Hades is just so much fun. Like just trying out like different builds and stuff is just fun. And it's once you learn the patterns and stuff, I think it's fairly easy to play on repeat without having to think too much about it. I do think I want to try some other games that are a little less intensive, maybe some more like visual novel style games, just because multitasking and my brain are not, it is not something my brain is particularly adept at. So So I have a few different things I'd like to try. Like I said, maybe we'll start with some more visual novel stuff. Try some maybe try a little Hades over there. Hey, Monahan. I hope you have a good night, and it was nice to see you as well. But yeah, probably there's one game I've been looking at called Amori, I think it is. I have, yeah, I think I mentioned some of the games that I was thinking about last time. Amori, Journey, Gris is one that I've seen the name of and just seen some visuals from. It looked pretty cool, but I don't know much about it yet. Maybe play some Monster Prom. I know it's not not a very popular game, but I would love to do some Omyoji duels over there once in a while. Yeah, the art and style and everything of Amori looks really cool. I'm very interested in trying it out. Oh, hey Ellis. Yeah, I'm thinking about Amori. I'm like I said, I want to get my. I'll probably just do like Hades the first time if I end up setting up a Twitch. Just because it's already what I have, just to try it out and everything on there. But I feel you, Solar. I love Damien. I know there are a couple characters I was interested in from Monster Prom 2. The what was it, Monster Camp? I forget exactly though. I can't remember them offhand. Yeah, I was thinking about checking out some of the other games from Supergiant as well. Neko, Pyre. I was kind of thinking about, and then Bastion. Both of those I've heard good things about. I do not play Genshin, unfortunately. I just look at all of the cute characters. I just enjoy it from afar. Who are some of the faves? Venti, Zhao, Kale something? Kale? That doesn't sound right. What was his name? Kaya? Yeah, there are a lot of cute character designs. Yeah, that's the one. Ours. It's the designs and stuff in it are just like they're super nice. I will give Bastion a check out then, Cottonmouth. Transistor. Yeah. That was their other one. I forgot about that one. I haven't actually really looked at any of them. I've just heard there's a couple Hades streamers I watched. Halion in particular, and I know he's mentioned some of the other Supergiant games. And so I mostly just know the names of them. I don't actually know much about them. Ooh. A little hiccup there. Probably not horror games, Solar. I'm not like, I don't know. I guess just I think especially just in the last couple of years there's just been so much stress and everything that I used to like horror movies, but just I think now like anything that gets my adrenaline pumping, I just don't particularly enjoy. I feel that, Ellis, that gotcha that's the That's the problem with gachas. That's the reason I can't play anything more than Omyoji. I have pretty good self-control with not spending money on gacha, but like I'll throw a few dollars here and there for like monthly skins and stuff, but I don't think I've ever made like an individual purchase that was more than like $5. And even that I've only done like a few times for skins for characters I really enjoy. But Genshin is very tempting with all of its nice characters. I haven't played Twilight Princess Insomnia, but I have played God, what was the most recent one? Breath of the Wild. I'm not very good with open world games. I get overwhelmed. I like games that tell me where I need to go and what I need to do. I think because I'm also more story oriented as well. But it's I mean, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, and I love, like, Link is so cute. He's such a cute character, and they gave him so many cute like animations, like his little like shivering animation and stuff. But yeah, I have a hard time with stuff that's too open world. Yeah, I feel that, Ellis. There were whenever I play like any kind of visual novel style stuff, I'm always like, oh god, like when I was playing the Arcana, and I was just like having to every time there was like a choice that I wasn't sure about, I will always look it up. I don't even care, because I'm like, I am not interested in getting a bad ending. I have no interest in it. Good endings only here. You're not wrong, Insomnia. Any Link is a best Link. I do love Link as a character. I know one of my friends is playing Lucio's route, and was telling me about the bad ending in it, and I was like, oh my god. It's too sad for me. Skylight. I absolutely picked Azra. Like, I would also, if I was gonna play again, I would definitely try out Muriel too. But I have a problem with any type of visual novel style game where, like, I have characters I like going in, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do, you know, for Arcana, I'll do Muriel after I finish Azra. The problem is, I end up loving Azra too much, and then I feel bad when but especially for Azra too. Like, for anybody who knows how Azra's route goes, like, there's extra, you know, there's an extra layer of bad feels picking anybody besides him. But Dawood, yeah. That is Azra. But yeah, that's like when I played Mystic Messenger. I was like, yeah, like, I want to play Zen and Yusung's route. I'm gonna do Yusung first because he's my favorite, and then I'll try Zen. I did Yusung's route, and I was like, nope, I'm Yusung garbage now. Can't do it. Love you, Zen, but yeah, Yusung is best boy. And he got so everybody, because he's like the sort of, like, I guess, the, if we're talking like archetypes, like, he's sort of got like the annoying little brother type of personality archetype that exists in those sorts of games, or like the puppy sort of personality. and I like it's so cute, but I know it's like not what's popular at all with those sorts of games. I know Jimin was the yeah, he was the I had to make sure I was thinking of the right character. I know he was like by far the favorite of the Mystic Messenger fandom, but I don't know. I'm not into like the. I'm sorry, my chair is squeaking so badly. I'm trying to move so it doesn't do that so much. But I I don't know. I have a hard time with like cool characters. I know Juman had some dorky moments and stuff, but like generally like the dark-haired suave rich boys are just not my favorite characters. I like the excitable dudes. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I could ever go back and play Mystic Messenger, um, just because like it's very involved with it being like real time and all. But hey, hope you got something good, Jacob. No, Ellis. Victor isn't. It wasn't sad though. Victor was comparatively nice in that video. I know. I've been meaning to replace my chair for so long, but I have not done it yet. I was I was thinking about doing it recently and like doing like a overhaul of my desk um to get a more ideal setup and everything, but it was just like especially cuz if I don't end up going on the study abroad later this year, I could be ending up moving to where my university is, so it just doesn't really make sense for me to be remodeling or redoing any spaces right now. Well, Solar, I hope Victor is I don't know that he'll become more likable necessarily, but I think some of the situations that I have planned will be more um, entertaining. I think they will be. I have some ideas for a little bit of angst, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of soft boy Victor. Uh, Comic girl, it's my bad boy werewolf. That's who Victor is. Peaceful. That's a good idea, but it's just an old chair. It's just time to get replaced. Um, and Joey, I am going to school for uh, like information technology, basically. And I am minoring in Japanese. Also, just to let everybody know, probably going to go for about 5 more minutes, and then I'm probably going to head off. Then we'll probably be having people arrive home fairly shortly around then. So yeah, I can see that, Skylight. I think Victor will. I think Victor would enjoy just listening to music, just chilling, relaxing. I want to pet Victor, even if it means losing my hand. I I'm curious how that would go. I think that very much depends how the level of comfort between Victor and the listener. Hey, Hollow. How are you doing? It's late for you. I'm sure something like that'll happen, Solar. I'm sure. I think the listener will get more comfortable with Victor as time goes on. He made a strong first impression, but do I plan on making longer videos? Right now, it's probably going to be not not like short, but on the shorter side. Like the kind of 10 to 15 minute range has been comfortable for me lately. I know I used to I used to get like real carried away, and like I remember I had one video that I finished recording, and like the actual recording process was like an hour and a half long. It was my mysterious vampire, the most recent video with him. I think it's like a 45-minute long video. I have like a fair amount of videos that are like 25 to 40 minutes long, which is a lot. That's a lot of editing. But so right now it'll probably gonna stick more in the 10 to 15 minute range. Oh, more scripts, Hollow. I'm curious who you're working on at the moment. You don't have to say, but I am curious. I was surprised to see. I am so sorry. You know, me and names are not good. I feel so bad when I forget other people's characters' names, though. But like, even though I can't remember my own, but I was surprised when the boy of yours that has an accent that everybody loves. What is his name? I'm trying to find it. You're Jackal. Yes, that's the one. See, you got it. The boy that has an accent. You knew it was Jackal. I was surprised to see him pop up again in the what was it, the villains compilation video you made. That was a fun surprise. The boy that has an accent, I say to Mr. Accent Pro over here. Binaural in the stream audio. Oh, I probably still have my microphone set on. Yep, I do. Normally I try to set my microphones on mono for streams, but I got Jello brain. Yeah, so yes, the microphones I'm using are the ones I normally record with. Probably sounds a little less clean than usual, just because streaming does that, and I have background music, and my computer's running, and I got loud fans, so I tried not to record with my computer on. The fans are not quiet. But so yes, I do have my right ear, left ear channels going. Rat Boy collab when I can actually get off my butt and finish something for once. Aw, thank you, Pika. Hi, Salem. Wanted to send this before you go. Well, I'm glad you're doing better lately. I'm happy to hear that. please know that I appreciate the donations and everything, but even just having you here, having everybody to chill with and everything, and all that is more than more than enough. I appreciate having everybody here to hang out with, but thank you again. Skylight, it's a very long story. But like I said, it's been about 5 minutes now, and I got stuff to do, and we got people coming home and all, so I think I am probably going to get ready to head out. Cat boys versus rat boys, Jesus. I feel like this is just gonna be like the gremlin in our brains until it actually like becomes reality. Look, when you're how did that? Oh, it was a game we played. Like, what did we play? Like, it was something after D&D, and dangerous ideas come out of D&D sessions. That's all. That's all. But all right. But I think that's gonna be it. I think I'm gonna head out. Yeah, it was running on fumes, playing a dumb word game. Yeah. So my brain is starting to go to mush. I can tell. So I think I'm gonna head out. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. It was nice having you all here. Audio, Hollow, Ellis, thank you all for stopping by. Always nice to have some other creators in the chat. And I will talk to you all later. Have a good night.